talk about.
Yeah. So let's take a hard turn here. Sure. Bella Thorne. Her name has come up. She's become famous in OnlyFans circles, and I, as an OnlyFans user, am livid. No, so if you don't know the Bella Thorne saga, I actually don't know who she is. She is a famous person.
I think she was a Disney star
who joined OnlyFans and got $1 million worth of subscriptions in her first day, and it was, I believe, occur monthly. So she made quite a bit of money. And then I tried to find them. I only found examples. They could have been doctored. Sent photos out to people and implied that they were nude. And there was an example of someone asking, are these full nude? And she said, yes, no clothes. She charged $200 for this. It was behind a paywall. And when people clicked, it wasn't a full nude.
Technically accurate, right? No clothes. What she did was waist up and she covered herself, I think. So it was like letter of the law, honest.
Yeah, something like that. But again, it was, so she does that. And then a lot of people hit their credit cards and go, $200. I did not get the product that I was promised or signaled. And this would be false advertising in any other regulated industry. OnlyFans sees this, can't handle all of it. Their servers get shut down because they've got so many requests. And they then put a limit on the amount of tips that women can receive. Well, anyone can receive on OnlyFans. It tends to be women. For pictures, and it's, I believe, $50 or $100. They're still adjusting all of these things, but there was an outcry on Twitter of OnlyFans sex workers who were upset with Bella Thorne, and Bella Thorne apologized. I did not need to do this. I was only trying to bring more attention. You can read the whole thing. She apologized to the OnlyFans sex workers, and I wish I'd asked Rebecca when we had her what was conspicuously absent, in my opinion, and I read 7 articles, was any mention of the customers who had been lied to, who had to go to get their credit card money back, some of whom might still be having processing issues. It was, this is my income. And it's like, I'm so sorry for affecting your income. It's like, that was somebody's income too, Bella.
Yeah.
That was somebody's income. The money, $200 that was sent to you.
From them, yeah.
And so I'm sad that maybe we'll have her back on sometime. Didn't ask this about Rebecca. What I saw was not implying that she feels this way, a social media and Bella Thorne level lack of concern or respect for the men that were buying these photos. I saw no outcry for an apology. It was not amplified in any of the media sources. And I do see in the media, there appears to be a complete openness and a defense of and a wanting to move towards increased liberality with regards to sex work, which I'm not at all against. But I think you need to respect the customer as much as you're going to respect the provider if you're going to live in that world. And I don't see that. That has not been my experience, at least in this one incident. And I don't.
No, I think that's fair. I mean, if I had to track just the recent trend, I'm not going to pretend that this is the history of the world, but the recent trend, it seems to be a push towards not shaming people for creating OnlyFans content, but totally cool to just shit on simps. You know what I mean? It's like, we got to respect the OnlyFans people. This is how they make their living. It's their body. It's their right to do whatever they want. This person paying them, though, total chump loser. Let's take a dump on them. You know what I mean? That's the trend I see. I don't see people really standing up in large numbers, at least, and saying like, hey, hold on.
Simp is a bad word.
Simp
is a 4-letter word.
That's that guy's money. And he can do whatever he wants with it. And he wants to support this person and form this online relationship. And that is no worse than you buying your designer clothes. It's his money, his right. Stop shaming him. I've never seen anyone make that message.
Well, let's make simp a slur. Why? Simp is a slur. It's only used about men. I don't know why. I mean, you could imagine a world where that was a 4-letter word that was not allowed to be said because it degraded men.
Sure. And I'm not even sitting here saying what I think should or shouldn't happen, but just what I see is the defense of the creator in terms of like, it's getting less and less appropriate to shame an OnlyFans creator. And it's definitely does not seem to be getting extended to the people that are
this is
paying them.
So I do believe that there's a large degree of not Rawlsian veil of ignorance morality that is behind these movements towards being kind to people. There is a wielding of power to defend oneself and advance your group's position in the world. And in this case, obviously, and I don't fault them at all. Like if you're an OnlyFans and that's your job, I don't expect you to advocate for every other person on the planet. Like you got to protect yourself and say, hey, you've affected my income with your crappy lying behavior. But I do think that I just try to recognize and understand, like, look, people are not being moral beacons when they self-advocate, but doing it in the name of liberality, and we have to become more open and accepting. If you're saying that, but you're not applying it to other people, then that's not what you're doing. You're self-advocating, which is totally cool. I have a video where I'm up there so upset that somebody copyright struck my YouTube video. We can't do this, but like, that's just me self-advocating. That's not me solving the problems of the world or wanting this to be a fairer system. And I totally understand that that's how process or improvements are made. But there's a twinge of self-righteousness, and this is a moral crusade, which I really don't think is true. It's self-advocacy by groups that band together to advance their interests, which is totally cool. Just they don't care about the customer.
They just don't care about ever.
Hope that you guys enjoyed that clip. If you want to see more like this and have us do more podcasts, we are 100% funded by our generous patrons. And if you'd like to contribute, there's a link in the description, and we'll have one pop up on the screen right here so that we can do more podcasts where we have fun conversations and hopefully some deep ones like this. Either way, hope that you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.